have put this rehouse off for way too long. Today, folks, you get to have a look at my wonderful female Theraphosa Strimi. Hello and welcome back to Bug Rounds. On this channel we like to discuss all things creepy crawly. So if that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing to the channel. Now if you watched my last video, you'll have seen that the realm was in dire straits, dire need of sorting out. Well, this is actually being recorded about 2 hours after last week's one. So it's still a bomb site in here, but I have moved that massive vivarium off the table now. So in this enclosure, you should be able to make her out, is my Theraphosa Strimi, sexed female. I've had her since quite early on in the channel, I think, maybe within the first few months of the channel perhaps, and I got her at a dinky little size sling. Now, when I housed her into this tarantula room enclosure a couple of years ago now, she's molted about 3 times in here. And if you are unaware, guys, when you keep tarantulas for a long time, your substrate levels, they tend to diminish over time. So she did actually have a bank in here that came up the back, and it's just sunk in over time. She's destroyed most of her decor and actually lives in a burrow down here, but it's nowhere near suitable for her anymore. And I kept just putting it off and waiting for the right enclosure, but I think now that I have my glass one completely free, custom aquaria glass enclosure, we can finally get this done. So first things first, we need to set up her home. Now let's try and make it a mossy, beautiful, naturalistic enclosure the best we can. Now we don't do live plants here at Bug Realms purely because the lighting isn't always quite sufficient enough for live plants, but we're still going to try and make it look as good as we can. Oh golly gosh, so this is the tank. Quite a big upgrade, don't you think? It's got a suitable depth on it. Nice glass tank to keep it a little bit more humid, keep it a little warm. Yeah, I think this will do well. So we're just going to go with the flow. There's been no plan of action to set up this tank. We're just going to roll with it and see what we can do together. Now I'm actually going to use a topsoil for this. I just prefer the look of it in something like a Theraphosa tank. That darkened soil base. I just think it works. Let's get this done. I'm going to start off by dumping in a shed ton of topsoil. You know what, guys? I think this is actually just better off on a time lapse. I've just stopped the time lapse there because I've just found a piece of glass. A piece of glass? A piece of glass. Or maybe plastic. Can't quite tell. Inside this soil. That's not cool, man. This company needs to seriously filter out their soil base better. Anyway, I'm going to have a little nosy through this now to make sure there isn't any more, and then we'll roll back on with the time lapse. Okay, and here is the end result. Let me just fill up this water dish. Blow it a little bit. Oh, got it on the glass. What do you guys think? So I've took you for this angle so you can see I've actually stolen the mossy hide from Komorebi because there's some changes I want to make to this. So we've took the legendary mossy hide from there, and then you've got an additional hiding spot here. We've got leaf litter, moss, some fake plants. We've got a bit of a branch here. Right, I've just spanned the enclosure around. So yeah, you're going to get a lot of glare looking from this side. But I don't know, you guys tell me what you think. I quite like it. Trying to move the light for you to see. See what I mean about topsoil being darker? I just think it looks really nice, and eventually I might swap out a lot of my Panthos and Phasmid to use in topsoil and all. Do people say that? Do you guys say and all? Or is that just me being a southerner? Right, okay, so next step is to get our Strimi in there. So, where have I put the Strimi? Oh, it's down there. Look, I've still got buckets of stuff in the way. Why are you so far? My Spider-Man skills have failed me. Okay, so now you can see the size difference and also the depth difference. If I were to just take the lid off, there is our Strimi. You see how much she's outgrown this enclosure? She is beautiful. Now she is a hair flicker. She's also a bolter. So that's not going to make this so fun for me. But check her out. Them burgundy hairs on that big brown body. Strimis are amazing. Now I don't actually have any other Theraphosa now. My hypothesis went off for breeding with Andy Orms, and I sold my blondie, who happened to be male, to Lucian at Skinny Legs for future breeding. So let's put this camera back on a stand and get her into here. Okay, cup. Cuppity. Where have I put the cup now? I got it. So, whoa, oh, I don't know if you guys actually managed to catch that. That was mental. Now, I don't actually know where the lid is. We're going to just use this bit of plastic here. We don't want her to drop down. Her bottom leg is, there we go. It's okay, girl, it's okay. She is mad. She is really kicking off in that cup. So let's move that away. Okay, let's place her down. Now she will actually have the strength to, look at her, to knock this cup over if I'm not careful, because this lid doesn't actually fit. So, one hand Sam, we're going to try and maneuver everything while I'm holding on to her. Oh, that was a screech and a half, wasn't it? Right. Now, can I move the camera while holding on to her? That is the question. There we go. Bring you down a little, folks. You're going to have this black rim in the way, but we will take a better look at her. I need to just get the glass lid ready. Let's place that over half here. Okay. So, I've removed the bottom. Oh, straw. Oh, mate. Oh, I dropped my straw. She actually ran straight back into the cup there. She's biting. Oh, you guys can't see that black rim is literally. Oh, she's in. No, she's back in the cup. Oh man, I'm sorry you guys can't see this properly. What if I maneuver this back a bit more? I don't know, but she's being very defensive of where she is. Come on, girl, out you come. She's up. Woohoo! So there she is. She's between the top lip here, but stood on the cup. Now we want to get that cup out of there. I might just allow her to come off on her own accord. I don't really want to be bugging her. She was a bit stressed in that move. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to leave this for a moment and we'll hit the camera back on once she's off. See if we can take one last look at her. Okay, so she's come off the cup, but she still has her back leg rested on it. Don't want her sketching out, and by chance, guess who's lost his tongs? So you don't really want to be sticking your hand in with one of these because it gets very itchy. So I'm going to be very carefully. Whoa! I saw that in the air with my eyes. I don't think you guys would have picked it up. Whoa, that was some serious hair kicking then. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our Theraphosa Strimi is in a new mossy, foresty, jungle-y type home. So we're going to leave her to settle in now. Let's put this lid on, hopefully without her getting stressed. Oh, it's the only problem with these lids, they're a bit heavy. Bonk. There we go. So my only concern with these is this mesh, because with the fangs they can bite their way through. There's some damage over here, I can't even see it now, yes. And a little bit over here, hard for you to see, that is fang damage. I used to have my male LP in here, the one whose offspring I have been currently selling on. But yeah, as long as I keep an eye on that vent, all I've got to do really is attach a different, stronger mesh over this lip here if she does start trying to chew through. You can see she's got so much more space now. Well, I'm happy with that. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Oh yeah, I don't wee in a bucket, by the way, guys, as gross as that looks. I actually had a bag of wet moss on top of it, and that's just leaked through. That's actually a lid. Just in case you people that like staring into the background, especially when my room is a mess, and want to just kind of, you know, go, why does Pugman Sam wee in a bucket? Well, I don't, and that's the end of that. Ooh. So, I hope you spider fans feel treated to have 2 tarantula videos up in a row. There may be a third. You see, I'm having an issue with the darlingy that I'm going to try rehousing to see if that makes any impact on her. She's an adult female. So yeah, there may well be a third tarantula video coming. Those of you that are here for the stick insects, I am meaning to do some Phasmid Files ones. I've got plenty of species to show you. And yeah, we'll get through it all. But let me know in the comments below, just because I like to kind of tally things up. Are you here for the Phasmids? Are you here for the tarantulas? Or are you here for all of it? That's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.